Well, good day, YouTubers. Another project on the go here. We've got a 1985 Yamaha 225 Moto 4. And the guy wants a refresh on this. So we're basically going to do body and paint on the whole thing. We're going to do a strip down. We're going to do the body and frame. We are going to freshen this all up. The guy got it off of an older guy. It was well taken care of up until he kind of lost interest in it. And apparently this was his wife's. And they started getting into the three-wheelers, going back in time, back to the future, and having more fun on the three wheels than the four wheels. So he put this up for sale, and my buddy picked it up, and wanted it all freshed up and looked. And it was pretty. The guy had it out in his backyard, left it out there for a couple of years, and the plastics got pretty rough. Lots of algae on there. We gave her a pressure wash that looked a lot worse than this. If we can dig out the picture and splice it in, we'll give you a show what we're going to do from where it was to where it's going to be. Great old machine, first generation out of the Tri-Motos. Same running gear, same motor. In the later of the Tri-Motos, same transmission. Go in here and see if we can see it. It's got the shaft drive, beautiful setup. And we're just going to go through everything, clean everything up. We have not started this yet, but the guy said it ran fine. It's got no battery in it. We just kind of got it into the shop here. So what we're going to do is strip it all down, and we're going to go through every piece, every part, and we're going to take you along for the build. And what we're going to do with this is we're going to do what the other guys don't. We're going to show you what the time factor is on each section of the job. The strip down, the clean up, body and paint. So you got a basic idea of the actual hour and cost and what it takes to do a resto on these. But because this one's in actually really good shape, there's no break in the plastics. No rust in the frame other than the minor surface rust. Wiring's not too bad. We're going to clean up the little bit that isn't, and we're going to walk you through everything that it takes to bring one of these things back to pristine condition. Right there, that's about the only damage in the plastics. A little tear on that. We're going to show you how to do some plastic welding instead of the butchering stitching that I've seen. I mean, it's stitching is not what you want to do. So we've got some suspension work here. Our kingpins are worn. Bearings don't sound too bad. We're going to show you what it takes to break these things down, the various parts, and clean up everything. We've already given her a pretty good power wash for what we could get while she was assembled. But we're going to strip this right down to the frame. Recondition the frame, metal etch, prime paint. These are just great original first generation quads. they really had a great idea. Basic engineering, good designs on the gusseting, made these things pretty tough. You could beat these things pretty good, and they would stand up. Yamaha made a great one. Now this is the predecessor to the Warrior. As you can see up there, there's our front brake divider. Down to your brake assembly, kingpin. There we go. Show you the wear. So we're going to get in there, break that down, clean up everything. We've got some new shocks, more than we need. These are the original, and these are the aftermarket. We've got a little bit of a bolt size and the bushing difference. We're going to shim these up. And then we're going to get back up in here. And we're going to walk you through every bolt so you can see how these things are assembled. And then we're going to go through the wiring harness with you. Show you how to clean everything up. We've got some schematics on the wiring so we can, this had somebody gotten into the on-off switch, kind of butchered it. That's what that was hanging there. So we've split that off. We've ordered in all the parts, so we got all this. So we'll make a nice, clean, sequential resto on here. We won't be waiting for the parts because we've already done all that. And this will be another in our little winter things to do, and have her ready for spring. It's fast coming. So that's what's coming up next. And stay tuned, YouTube, and we're going to show you the hours and the time and what the actual cost. If you took this into a dealer to get this redone, you'd probably be better off just buying a new one. But these are a labor of love. I mean, if this thing was beat, it would take a second guess, but because it's in really good shape, it'll be fun. Okay, YouTubers, stay tuned and we'll take you for a ride.